Hi, I'm McKenna,
And I'm Maggie, and this is Channel 7 Action News.
reporting live from Adams High School. Today we'll be talking about the effects that smoking, nicotine, and steroids have on you.
Studies have shown that 80 to 90% of smokers who start smoking are in their teens. Now to Maddie and Krista for more information.
I'm Maddie. And I'm Krista. And today we're going to be getting the opinions of students and faculty members of Adams High School.
I think they start when they're young because a lot of people are doing it and they just want to try it and experiment and see what it's all about. And then the next thing they know, they can't stop because they've become addicted to it.
I don't know. Sometimes I think that, well, older people will smoke because that if they want to lose some weight, rather than eating, that curbs their appetite. Young people, I think there was a point where they stopped smoking because I think there was a lot of information out there that educated them in the dangers of smoking. But recently, I'm seeing more people, young people that are smoking at clubs, out to dinners and so forth, outside the restaurant. Not sure exactly why. Maybe it's because some of the friends are doing it too, but I'm not sure.
I think that people smoke to be socially accepted. I think that when young people go to parties and there's tobacco at a party, I think that they smoke basically to be socially accepted, which is bad because then they get addicted, and then the addiction is a very terrible thing, and it's hard for a young person or any person to break.
Well, it's the same thing. It's why do people overeat when they know it's bad for them? People get habits, and habits are very hard to break, and so that's why even though they know it's bad, they continue.
I think it's because it's a habit. I think nicotine is addictive and they just get connected to it. I think very often students try just because they have peer pressure and they try it and then they continue because it's addictive.
$1.2 million. 440,000. Oh well, that was a little over. Okay.
I'm not sure how many people die because of smoking number-wise, but I know that lung cancer, I know that chewless tobacco, smokeless tobacco, when they chew it, there's a lot of cancer of the mouth and so forth. So I don't know any numbers, but if I had to put a number on it, I would say because of lung and different types of cancers, it'd be high numbers, probably around, throwing out a number, like 1 million to 2 million a year.
440,000 people.
440,000, I'm off by quite a few hundred thousand.
I'm going to say 100,000.
440,000.
440,000. So see, you got me there because I did not know that.
I would say 300,000.
440,000.
More than I thought. I was going to guess 200,000 first. Well, I think it depends on the person. There are many different treatments that are out there. There's a book that people have read that said is a miracle cure. That's actually how my mom stopped smoking. There's pills that you can take, there's therapy, there's substitutes like gum chewing or something like that. So I think it kind of depends on the person, and you just have to keep trying to quit until you find the way that it's going to work for you and that it'll stick.
I know that when I was in college playing baseball, many of the guys in the team chewed tobacco. And I know that a few of them today, are no longer with us, and the one had cancer of the mouth, and it just kind of, his tongue, his inside of his mouth were all cancer. It was pretty bad, and he's one of the ones that died. Steroid use, I don't see as much anymore, maybe because I'm not going to the gym and so forth where they're doing powerlifting. But I know when I was younger, when I was lifting, quite a few of the guys were doing steroids to become stronger, yes.
Yes, I know a lot of people of the older generation. I know a lot of people that smoke, and they still smoke because back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, it was socially accepted, and people didn't know the risks of tobacco use. Yeah. So there's still quite a few people, and it's a very big market in the United States. Tobacco is still a very big market, and it's very profitable.
Back to Maggie and McKenna for more news.
Thanks, Maddie and Krista.
And now we're going to react to the facts. Did you know that every year in the U.S. more than 480,000 people die from tobacco use?
Oh dear.
You know that nicotine is as addictive as heroin?
What?
Did you know nicotine travels through the body in the bloodstream and heads straight for the brain, arriving in 7 to 15 seconds? Did you know that smokeless tobacco contains 28 cancer-causing agents?
Really? Yeah. Did you know that smoking has killed over 20 million Americans since 1964?
Okay. Did you know that on average smokers die 13 to 14 years earlier than non-smokers?
Really?
Yeah. Did you know that 5.6 million children alive today will ultimately die early from smoking?
No way.
Back to Maggie and McKenna.
Thanks for joining us today on 7 Action News.
And remember, don't give in to temptation and don't smoke. Now on to a tragic story about a high school girl who started smoking at a young age.